There are many common myths about the brain that have persisted over the years. Here are some of the most popular misconceptions, debunked with scientific facts. 1. Myth. We only use 10% of our brain. Fact, this myth suggests that 90% of the brain remains dormant and unused. However, brain imaging studies, like MRIs and PET scans, show that almost all parts of the brain have some level of activity, even when we're resting or sleeping. In reality, we use virtually every part of the brain, and different tasks engage different regions. Second myth. Left-brained versus right-brained people. Fact, it's often said that people are either left-brained, logical, analytical, or right-brained, creative, artistic. While it's true that some functions are more lateralized, like language on the left side, both hemispheres are highly interconnected and work together for most activities. No one is exclusively left-brained or right-brained. Third myth. Listening to classical music makes you smarter. Mozart effect. Fact, the Mozart effect suggests that listening to classical music can boost intelligence. Although listening to music can improve mood and focus, there is no strong evidence that it directly enhances cognitive abilities or IQ. The temporary boost in spatial reasoning from music is short-lived and does not result in long-term intelligence gains. Fourth myth. Drinking alcohol kills brain cells. Fact. While excessive alcohol consumption can damage the brain, particularly the connections between neurons, it doesn't actually kill brain cells directly. Chronic alcohol abuse can lead to brain shrinkage and cognitive decline, but the damage is more related to the impact on neurotransmitter systems and brain structures. Fifth myth. Brain damage is always permanent. Fact. While some forms of brain damage are irreversible, the brain is surprisingly resilient. Thanks to neuroplasticity, the brain can sometimes reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. With therapy and rehabilitation, people can regain lost functions, especially if the injury is not too severe. Sixth myth. You can train your brain with brain games. Fact, apps and games claim to boost brain power, memory, and IQ. However, studies show that while these games can improve performance on specific tasks, they don't necessarily translate to a general improvement in overall cognitive abilities. A healthier approach includes physical exercise, social interaction, learning new skills, and maintaining a balanced diet. 7. Myth. Your brain stops growing after childhood. Fact, it was once believed that after childhood, the brain stops developing. However, research has shown that neurogenesis, the formation of new neurons, can occur even in adulthood, particularly in areas like the hippocampus, which is involved in memory and learning. 8. Myth. Memories are stored like files in a computer. Fact, memories are not stored in neat, organized files. Instead, they are distributed across different regions of the brain. Each time you recall a memory, your brain reconstructs it, which is why memories can change over time and may not be as accurate as we believe. 9. Myth. Bigger brains are smarter. Brains. Fact. Intelligence is not directly correlated with brain size. For example, Albert Einstein's brain was actually smaller than average, but it had a denser neuron network and more connections in areas related to thought and planning. It's the complexity and efficiency of neural connections that matter more than sheer size. 10th myth. Multitasking makes you more productive. Fact, the brain isn't really capable of true multitasking. What we're actually doing is task switching, quickly shifting attention between tasks. This reduces efficiency and increases the likelihood of errors. Focusing on one task at a time is generally more effective. 11th myth. IQ is fixed and unchangeable. Fact, while genetics play a significant role in determining intelligence, your IQ is not set in stone. Education, environment, experiences, and even lifestyle factors like sleep and nutrition can influence cognitive abilities throughout your life. Understanding these myths helps us appreciate the complexity and adaptability of our brains. As research continues to advance, so does our understanding of how to keep our brains healthy and functioning optimally.